Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 6-point favorites at home over the Cardinals. 40 is your total. You're going to have to ask yourself, are the Steelers 6 points better than anybody? We see them win by exactly 6 today against Jake Browning making his first start in the NFL. You have the Cardinals coming to town. They get thumped pretty good today by the Rams, but it is at least a team that has somewhat of a pulse since Kyler Murray is back out there. They do have a very poor defense, however.
Their defense is not good. They can't stop the run. Pittsburgh is going to run the ball all over them in this game. We saw them have a ton of success on the ground, went for almost 200 yards rushing today. I like Arizona at this number, at the 6. I'm not going to bet them right now because there are 3 6.5s on the board already.
Yeah.
So there may be people out there who want to be betting a little Pittsburgh in their life. This is not a teaser game. P.S. Do not be teasing this one if it gets to 7.5. No. Don't be teasing at 6.5. The Cardinals are live to win this game. Now, I'm not going to rush the window to bet the money line. No. But I also don't want to put myself in front of a bus here, which is Pittsburgh's secondary isn't very good.
Yes.
And this was a Cincinnati team that could not take advantage of it. And Arizona, well, they are inefficient on defense. They could take advantage of a bad secondary, and Kyler Murray can run away from it when you're trying to tackle him. So this is a game where I would lean toward the Cardinals. I'll wait and see if I can get a 7, just because there are other 6.5s out there right now. Yeah. And if it pops to 7, I'll be taking some Arizona.
Yeah, if people are just box score watching and they see, the Steelers won today and the Cardinals lost, so this must mean that they're that much better. As you mentioned, look, the Steelers are going to be able to move the ball a little bit on the Cardinals because the Cardinals' defense is so poor. But back on the other side, as you mentioned, there's been some leaks in the secondary for the Steelers here over the last month of the season. And you had a couple of moments today in which Jamar Chase was able to kind of get open and the throws were there, but Browning just didn't have it, and he wasn't able to do anything really to get that going. Kyler Murray's, I think, is a little bit of a different story when it comes to that. And certainly, if you want to look, you got Hollywood Brown, you got McBride, they played a bunch of Dortch today in there. There's other guys that I think can maybe take advantage of the Steelers as well. I'm with you. 6.5's turned to 7. I will plug my nose and play some Cardinals.
Yeah, it's exciting at least. What do you think of the total sitting here at 40? I kind of want to take the over.
I feel like it's a little low.
Doesn't it? Because we talked about the Cardinals being a team that you want to kind of lean toward the over in all cases because they have an offense that can move the football and they have a defense that loves to give up points. I realize it's the Steelers. I realize they haven't seen a total outside the 30 in over a month.
Yeah.
This feels like a spot where, especially, they put up over 400 yards of total offense today. They would have scored more points against that Cincinnati defense had they not had a drop touchdown and then a fumble where, I don't know if you saw this, where Pickens decided he had no interest in recovering that fumble. And that cost him.
Deontay Johnson, actually.
Was it Johnson?
Who
okay.
just quit. Yes,
I apologize to Pickens.
Yes. It was Deontay Johnson who had no interest whatsoever.
Literally stood there and looked at the football. It's like, nope, I'm good. So this feels like it's a game that could push over that 40 total, and that could be a contrarian one, too. I'm interested to see where this one goes in the market. There is 40.5, and this was the look-ahead was 39. Mm-hmm. So we have seen it move a little bit. The look-ahead for this, by the way, -3.5. Now it's 6.5.
I don't see it.
I'm not downgrading the Cardinals 3 points. I'm sure it's
also
not upgrading the Steelers 3.
Beating Cincinnati with Browning and no T. Higgins and what.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. It's going to be interesting. That one's probably going to end up in my account.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.